It's always difficult finding the staff to help you grow and expand. And in fact, you had an older worker that was retrained and upskilled, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but is that a solution for you guys, or is that also a very challenging sort of option?
Well, I think a manpower crunch is basically a mismatch of a worker's expectations and willingness to work. I mean, the manpower is everywhere, right? But not many people want to do the jobs that we offer, especially in the coffee shop space.
Okay.
You know, so that's the main challenge that we face. How do we change the mindset of, I don't know, Singaporeans perhaps to work in a coffee shop? How do we make it more fulfilling,
Right.
exciting?
Higher salaries? Because that is the aim as well, to help low-wage workers earn a better living. But does that prove to be, because again, that means your cost would rise?
Exactly. But, well, the PWCS scheme, it supports us a little bit for the next 2 years. After that, we're not sure what's going to happen. But for now, it's going to be a good support, cushion for us. But like I said, there's still a challenge that we need to solve, and that is the fact that how do we convince our local workers to work in this space?
It's not easy, and there will be some industries where it's harder to convince young Singaporeans to, take up occupations in these or careers in these areas. I think pay is only one part of the factor. In the end, it's about, pursuing a career that's meaningful, that's fulfilling. And everyone has a part to play there. Employers, the HR, everyone has a part to play. So hopefully through continued efforts, improved salary prospects, better careers, employers leaning forward, consumers also doing their part to recognize workers in these areas and the important contributions that they do. Then societal mindsets over time can change, and there will be hopefully young people who would aspire towards professions in these areas, like the two of you too. You are examples that show that it can be possible. I think you have entered this area of F&B. You have set up your own hawker store, running a coffee shop now. So I think there are possibilities and opportunities in this space for young people.
On this point of rising manpower costs and rising costs of everything, so for the industry specific, would it? What does it look like for the industry in terms of prices? Because it's an industry where prices are expected to be low.
Yeah.
So what is your take on that?
So it's going to be a challenge. We are in Singapore always going to be quite tight in our manpower, in our labor, because we are a small country. Our businesses are growing, economy is growing. There are many demands, many vacancies that waiting to be filled, and individuals can choose which are the jobs they want to fill. That's the reality. The cost structure in Singapore is also what it is today. It's not going to go back to the days of the 70s or the 80s. This is the reality of our cost structure today. We have to accept that. And so the way for the industry, for F&B, for example, or for coffee shops, hawkers to continue to thrive is to look at ways to continue to automate, be more productive, and there are grants to help F&B operators do so. Kitchen automation, productivity, digital solutions, we will continue to facilitate in those areas. As some of these F&B operations get bigger, for example, then they may even have shared kitchens, for example, right? To provide the cooking for more than just one outlet, but multiple outlets. So there are these sorts of solutions that will enable F&B outlets and establishments to become more productive over time.